Well, to me, the Wellbeing Classroom is a way of thinking about what's happening in a classroom context that puts children's needs, their social and emotional needs, at the forefront. And this is something that actually came to me as a teacher a long time ago. But I realised that when I started to tune into that and to think about every second of every day and every minute of every day and every hour of every day, and think about it from the point of view of how well I was meeting children's social and emotional needs and attending to them and their well-being as human beings, really, then all the academic stuff went a whole lot better.
Well, in the Wellbeing Classroom, we use a number of strategies to help children develop a social emotional language, to develop pro-social skills, to develop an understanding of the world, and to help them on their journey in terms of learning and developing as a human being. Some of those resources include kimochis, which is the Japanese word for feelings. Kimochis are soft plush toys or characters that allow children to physically see their personality, to see personalities of others, to work out how those interact and how those engage with one another.
I like Cat because she is sometimes angry like me. She helps people with her band-aids. She gets angry sometimes because she doesn't get her way.
But also it's a tool to help them unpack various feeling words or feelings vocabulary.
Claire, can you pick a feeling which you have at recess time? What feeling did you have at recess time, Claire? Great, come out the front. You have to be brave. Now, what? Can you show the class the feeling face? Now, what feeling do you think this one is?
Optimistic.
Optimistic, what a big word. And can you tell me, why are you feeling optimistic?
Because I'm being kind to my friends.
Fantastic. And do you think being kind to your friends is going to be a good thing? Why?
Because I'll be playing with them.
Great, you get to play with them, all right.
So it's important when we're teaching children and parents about emotions, about feelings, about circumstances in life, that we actually help them understand both the positive and the negative. Because let's face it, life is not positive all the time. There will always be challenges. And what builds character is when we are able to work our way through those challenges.
Okay, Alex, in a big loud voice, can you tell the class what feeling you have chosen?
Mad.
Why have you chosen mad?
Because I didn't go in the picture.
You didn't get a turn in the picture?
At the gate.
Ah, and what happens when you feel mad? What do you do?
I get cross.
You get cross. What does your body do? Can you show us with your body? Ah, I saw that at recess time. You did look very cross, didn't you?
I know.
And how are you feeling now?
I'm happy.
Happy now? Great. Because did your brother come and cheer you up?
Yeah.
Great.
You know, we have this food pyramid that allows us to pick and choose what we eat. What would it look like if we had something similar to pick and choose what sorts of time we engage our brain with? So the Healthy Mind Platter basically says these 7 types of time, which include sleep time, play time, downtime, in time, focus time, connecting time, and physical time. They put the brain in the best possible spot to be as plastic as possible.
So James, the Wellbeing Coordinator, had spoken to me about the Healthy Mind Platter, which are all the things our brain needs across the day. This sign means for them to focus. So when I'm in a teaching phase or I want them at their seat doing their work, I clip this focus badge to me. You know, if we're doing fitness, it's the activity, because our brain needs activity. Relaxation after lunch, our body needs to relax, and we've talked about, you know, the problems they might have in the yard or the fact that they've just been active, and so now it's time to relax. After relaxation, on a couple of days a week, we actually do a feelings diary, and this is tuning in to our feelings. So the children get a chance to say, well, after lunch I'm feeling sad because, so it's trying to get them to understand that there's a reason why they're feeling that way.
The purpose of the feelings tree is to regulate their feelings throughout the day. So they can see how they're feeling, change how they're feeling, use the strategies we've taught them, and then hopefully get back to being happy or kind or friendly.
Cheyenne, your you were feeling, where was it? Were you feeling a bit like this before? How were you feeling just before? Can you find it? What about this one? Were you feeling like that before? And now, how are you feeling? Show us. Can you say it? Feeling happy.
We work with the axiom that it takes a village to raise a child, and it really does. And it's the parents, it's the teachers, but it's the peers that are really critical. And children particularly are most influenced by peers.
I think in the beginning I didn't quite understand what it was about.
The classroom teacher, Marilyn, said that she really didn't have a really good grasp on the kimochis, and so I use it as my tool to be able to introduce the vocabulary, the strategies, and also the advocacy towards her and the students in the classroom about the importance of wellbeing and the daily conversations between students themselves and the teachers and the wider community as well.
After the 5 weeks with working with Anne, I really felt like I could take it on because now I knew what it was about and kind of take ownership of it and use it in my classroom.
How do you think you will cross?
So the Wellbeing Classroom is not just for children experiencing trauma or stress. The idea behind it is, for years we've been trying to, in inverted commas, fix, the naughty kids, fix those kids that have all the problems. Well, in reality, life is messy. And actually most of us have challenges and most of us have joys in our daily life. That's part of how we go about things. So the Wellbeing Classroom is saying, rather than take those kids out, rather than pull them out, put them in a test tube, inject them with some miracle cure and put them back, which has not been working since time immemorial, it's saying let's create a community involving parents, involving teachers, involving the school leadership, involving the wider community that can actually respond to needs together, can support each other, can grow each other, and can actually help one another resolve the challenges in life.